Now from one king to another. King Charles and Queen Camilla will arrive on our fair shores this evening. Joining us live to talk about it is royal historian and visiting research fellow at King's College in London, Dr. George Gross. Doctor, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time this morning. So it's quite incredible that Charles will be the first reigning king of Australia to actually visit.
Yes, yeah, and it's good to be with you. And it echoes a tradition of his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, to travel the year after the coronation. So there's that bit, but you're absolutely right. It's the first reigning king as sovereign to do so. Yeah.
How difficult is it for him at the moment, in your view? We know how sick he's been. He's pausing his cancer treatment to be able to do this. That really does show the significance of this trip and how he feels the importance of it proceeding.
Yeah, it's seen as extremely important. I think the combination of the geopolitics around it, I think a chance as well, because of course it's a two-leg trip. So it's Australia and then on to Samoa with the heads of Commonwealth government meeting there, a chance to champion some of the causes that are really close to his heart, things that he's championed all his life, but now can really push forward, whether that's on climate change or now more recently cancer awareness. And then the crucial alliance that is Australia with Britain. It's a really important close connection. You've got AUKUS, you have Five Eyes. So I think the regional significance of the trip is really important.
Yeah, and look, he's not new to Australia, obviously. I mean, the Queen was here a fair bit, and also he spent a lot of time here as a youngster.
Yes, I mean, it's 15, 16 or 17 official trips. I mean, it's close to 20 trips in his lifetime. He spent a lot of time there. I think Australia is very important for him. And those close ties, I think, replicated by many families, both here and in Australia, the connections between the two countries are really close. So I think it really matters, this trip. It's really important. And I think the fact it's happening, even with his treatment and his current condition, I think that absolutely shows the significance of it.
And also, George, in this day and age where a Republican movement does tend to gain traction, it has been unsuccessful here, and we won't be having a referendum for some time after a failed referendum last year on something else. But do you think that he'll be encouraged by the fact that, the feeling for a monarchy is stronger here than the feeling for a republic?
I think with all of these things, probably would be encouraged, but I think the fact that there's dissent or there's been dissent or that people have different opinions, I think that's part and parcel of a really healthy, robust democracy. And I think if one looks at it from the other end of the spectrum, if there was no, if everybody, there's never been a time in British history where a monarch has been universally popular.
Yeah.
So I think from that end, it's just part of, we're in a world that feels at times very unsafe, very unstable, uncertain, and we see authoritarian regimes. So it's very healthy where you have the opposite of that, and that's part of the debate. But I'm sure he would be delighted. But again, it's a decision for Australia. I think he said that many times. So I think the key bit here is the geopolitical alliance, the importance of the two countries. I think that's the big driving force here as well.
I'm looking forward to see them both here. Looking forward to seeing all those pictures and what they get up to here. George, thank you so much for your time. We will talk to you again soon.